Yeah. Amelie at the bar. Yeah. All black Benny. Yeah. Bitches on the rise like I'm hot here. You ain't gotta have my back, I got a lot here. Yeah. Making papers what I'm into. Learned it came from all the shit I've been through. Street life got me sharper than a Ginsu. Gotta grind hard, bills due, rent due. Yeah. Y'all already know what it is. It's Thursday. Crystal Clear Thoughts with your girl Queen D featuring who? Firecracker. Yeah. You already know what it is. I got B&B in the motherfucking studio.
We in the building.
They is in the building. Shout out to A Radio holding us down today. Hey, yo, Philly. Shout out to the gang. Yo, we in the building. Listen, this is not just, a show where we just thinking all the time. We also want to hear other people's thoughts. So we got a round table today. I got my folks in the building. They would introduce themselves, but some of them are not on mic'd up right now. So we'll slide them in. We already know Biggs, B&B, the boss, the CEO, the runner of things. CEO my Biggs. Guy, he's in the building. I want to make sure that everybody knows he's in the building. What up, Biggs?
What up, Biggs?
Biggs has something real beautiful in front of him. And what is that, sir?
It's that championship song battle belt. So Wham is going down on the 31st. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get this. Let's get
Get
this.
that, Queen. Yeah. So whoever wins the versus battles on December 31st, New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day, they win that beautiful belt, the championship belt. So big ups whoever doing that.
Hey.
Make some noise for whoever's doing that.
Yeah.
We got one of the contestants in here.
Okay, so we're going to slide it down to the show. We got a lot to talk about on the show, so I just want to get everybody's names and everything, and then we're going to get into all of that, towards the end of the show, because we got some questions. We want to talk about some real big things that's going on in the city, and I want to get everybody's opinion on it. So I'm going to slide it down next to you, Biggs. Who we got next to you, Biggs?
Mad Face, Mr. Fizz.
Already, your boy Mad Face, Mr. Fizz, KB, the Face B&B rapper.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all, on the phone. I was over there trying to give instructions, and I wasn't even holding my phone correctly. Do it again. Do it again for the people. Say it again.
Say this motherfucking boy Mad Face, Mr. Fizz, KB, the Face rapper. B&B. We out
You
here.
already know what it is. Pass the mic down. Who we got in the building?
Got photos by Dre in the building.
Come on. Click.
Yeah.
You want some photos? Now you heard him. Photos by Dre, baby. Hit him up. Who we got?
Fair in the
That's my
building.
bartender.
Serving them drinks.
Yes. Shout out to you. Yo, we is in the building. Y'all, appreciate y'all coming through. So we got a lot we want to talk about today, y'all. And it's been going down, right now they got this restrictions where they're about to start in January. If you're not vaccinated, you won't be able to eat in places. You won't be able to do regular shit. And I just, I'm not vaccinated yet, or I don't know if I'm getting it. So that's my whole thing. I'm up and down. I don't know. I'm not going to lie. Like right now, no. I feel like I can't, don't put me in a box. Don't try to force me to do something. Let me get my facts. Let me figure it out for myself. But I have family members and loved ones who are vaccinated, and I just don't want it to be a separation between those people because certain people aren't vaccinated. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the vaccination is not protecting you from getting COVID. It's only protecting you from dying from COVID. You can still contract COVID. You can still give it to somebody else.
Yes.
So stop making people feel like
that don't have the
you have the vaccination that,
right.
because I got it, I'm safe. No, we're all not safe.
Right.
We're just not safe. So I'm gonna swing it down to Firecracker. Go ahead and talk to him. Let him know how you feel about it.
Truthfully, I feel the same way. Like I feel as though I had to get my vaccinations for reasons. I mean, it was scary at first. You don't know what ifs, but I have a 3-year-old that's in my home. So I felt like we had to get some type of protection. And like you said, at first, I never even thought of it in that manner, the way you saying it. Like,
right.
They ain't tell you that part. They ain't say you could still carry it and give it to those who don't have it. So now I feel some type of way because, like, again, I got a 3-year-old in my home. She can't get it either way. My son is vaccinated. I'm vaccinated.
Right. But what do y'all think about that, Biggs?
Well,
What's up, Biggs?
weird.
What's
I
going
feel
on? What do you
like-
think about
I
that?
feel like to be forced to do something that you don't want to do
Check.
is wrong.
Right.
Like we have laws
True.
that are being bent, like the amendments
Check,
and
check.
all this. Like these are laws. We have rights. And
True.
it seems like our rights are being violated by different means, and the means are by people putting things in place. Well, if you don't do this, then you can't get the government funding. So if you can't get the government funding, then how are you going to run most of these companies?
Right.
Come
So
on.
A lot of us are forced to take these shots, COVID shots and all that. A lot of people still dying from taking these COVID shots.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know 3 people right now that we're going to a funeral coming up.
And they had,
Taking
they
the
were,
COVID shot.
and they
It was
were
all right.
vaccinated, right?
They got vaccinated and then they died.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm
That's
talking
scary.
about.
That's
There's a
scary.
lot of people doing that. Like I feel like if you haven't caught the COVID and you're still living now, or you might have had it and you don't know that you had it.
Because I feel like I had it.
And I feel like I
When it
had it
first
a
started.
few times. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And I feel like if I'm going to take something that's supposed to help me, might kill me. So therefore, I'm not going to take something that's
Scary.
like an addict,
Yes.
right?
Right.
That knows he can't take a drug because it's going to kill him.
Right.
But you're going to force me to
Stop
take
taking
this
the drug. Right.
Right.
So we can't tell a addict to go take some drugs to get high. So how you going to tell me to take some medication I don't want to take?
Right.
I don't want it. So if I don't want it and I feel as though I don't need it, I shouldn't be able to have to be forced to take it.
That's
Exactly.
my
Agreed.
point exactly. It's
Agreed.
scary. It's scary enough. And then with the children, this is what's really messing with me is that at first they said last year that the children couldn't contact it. And if they did, it wasn't, as visible as it would be in adults.
Right.
And now they like children need to get vaccinated.
See,
now
they
you're
don't
putting the
really know.
children.
They don't know nothing.
Right.
They haven't had enough time to understand.
That's what I
anything
was
about
thinking. Like from
what's
the
going on.
from,
So how I'm going to take something that you don't even know what's
from the
going on.
rip.
Now we got so many different strains of this, and y'all don't have it under control yet. If people still dying, y'all about to close stuff down again.
Yes.
Yep.
It got cold. As soon as it got cold, COVID got
And
rampant
they said
again.
it.
Right. Omicron.
That's
the
what
Omicron.
my doctor told me that. She said, Miss Millar, as soon as that weather kick up, it's gonna get worse. Because you already got the flu, you already got regular colds, the weather up and down. Like you already sick, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like now you got me even more paranoid
Yeah.
because now my nose running. I don't know if I'm about to not smell no more or what. Like, is this a regular cold?
It's sad. It's sad. It's
You got
really
me
sad.
paranoid. Listen, when this virus first kicked off, I was 135. When it was all said and done in the middle of it, I was like 90 pounds. That's how stressed I was. I was up watching my daughter all night long because it's like my fiance, a truck driver, and his work didn't stop.
And
He still had to go to work.
hey,
Yeah, like
it's sad because it's not only that, it's people that had COVID.
They trying to stop
It's
that
pe-
shit. Like they trying to go in between. Like if you don't get this shot, then you can't have this job.
You can't have this job,
Work,
right.
I mean,
Listen,
That you can't
listen.
but now
It-
now let's get wait because I know now we can't let's go there right there what you just said. How sick is that
What?
that a person would tell you
you
you can't go make a living if you don't follow my fucking rule.
And
Hey.
get
That's called
vaccinated.
tyrancy.
That's not a,
You-
I
that
mean,
is
that's
ty-
not like liberty.
when-
That's not freedom.
That's not
No.
freedom at all. Like we
And I can't lie, when
back
Trump was in
Dictate
office, he
to
was
you.
not forcing people to get vaccinations. He was like, look, you want to get one. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
With the
That's
office,
what
that's the people in office in place now.
Yeah, Biden,
And I,
that's-
ooh, and
so we
nobody
not gonna,
did their
so
history
what about
check.
living? What's next? We
Right.
can't live in these apartment buildings.
Listen,
We can't live in these
about
houses.
to
Right.
get. We're
We
about
can't
to
live in
see-
these neighborhoods.
But it's only specific. No. It's only specific states doing this.
So we
All
gonna get like
states, like, are they going to mandate every state to do it? This is the question. Like,
They trying
It
You
should
wanna
be a
mandate
global. My
people to
thing
do
is,
this?
if you
That's
want to do it
crazy.
that way and it's crazy, it should be a global thing. It shouldn't
But
just
it
be
ain't.
no states. It should be a global thing because the whole fucking globe got it. It's not sanctioned off nowhere.
they
Where-
shut
where-
China down.
COVID
for
is
2
not
weeks.
hanging in the hall.
Where
This
is
is
it
my
most
thing with the
rampant at?
restaurants.
where's it most rampant at?
And listen, out of states, out of the country, because where it come from, it came from China. It started in China.
Well, that's what they said.
That's what they
At Hong
said.
Kong.
Allegedly.
Yes, it started in China.
Allegedly. We allegedly having this conversation. We don't know. Allegedly.
I don't know where it came from.
Oh shit! Damn, do that with the bass in your voice.
Whoa.
I know that shit was like I don't know where it came from. Where did it
He
come
meant
from?
that.
But listen,
that
let
was
me
passionate right there.
let me say, and I just to say, you know, like I said, I had a conversation with my godmom and my godfather. I adopted them in my life. They adopted me in their life, and they're very close to me. I can't imagine not being able to be around
Right.
people that
Facts.
she's my best friend. I can't imagine not being able to be around her when she's the person that uplifts me every day.
Right.
So it's fucking sad that you're trying to separate. See, religion, they cannot use
But
religion
they
anymore.
already been doing it. They've been
They
doing it
can't
with the
use
social media.
politics anymore because people have a free mind now. People are more open with the third eye's open now. People are more smart and intellectual. So you can't separate people with religion anymore because it's Muslims, Christians, and whatever they is, best friends.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Yes.
cool with
Yeah,
everybody.
facts.
So you can't use that no more.
they
That was
use-
the first
So you
separation.
know what they're using now?
The world at one time, but they're treating the world or trying to treat the world in sections because if they
Slavery.
collectively,
Mhm.
like you said, globally, they've lost.
Yep,
Right.
it's over. They got They have to divide and conquer.
No residual on. We got them all cured.
Right. Yes. Divide and conquer.
Well,
And
they
for
already
me,
divided the homes.
but they did that. But that's when we had the last show we
That
talked
was the
about it.
first. That was the first step.
They
Divide
started-
the home.
They started that when slavery existed
Right.
because
It
they
started
separated
there.
the man from the woman. He made them breed with the woman. They had children. He bucked the man. He had sexual relationships with the man in front of. They
But-
broke that man down
Broke
to.
him down.
They broke him down to where the woman had to be the stronger individual
And that's my
because she
point.
had to raise her kids,
And that's my
the
point.
fucking master's kids,
And now they
cook
broke that down
food,
too.
clean people's asses. So this is why I say take it easy on the sisters.
Oh,
Like y'all
but
got to
they
take it
broke that-
easy on
they
us.
broke that down
We've been
too.
through a lot, but that's going back to what we're
They
talking
broke
about.
that down too.
Right, going back to what we're talking about.
Where the big mamas at?
Right,
Where the home cooked meals at?
right.
Where on Sunday are they cooking and the family's
It goes
eating
right back
together
into what we're
together?
talking about. Yes,
They're
sir.
not doing that no more. They broke all that down.
That's
They
sad.
got the grandmoms shaking their ass in the clubs.
Listen, I'm so glad I'm 30 years older than my daughter.
The Megan Thee Stallion. That's what she doing. She breaking it down.
Yeah.
So what is the children doing? They breaking it down too.
Come on,
So
talk to him,
everybody,
Biggs.
they what they see is what they do.
Yes.
Talk to him.
When I was home, when I was growing up, what I saw was what I did until I got to a certain age, and then I did my own thing.
Exactly.
But that was instilled in me that this was the right thing to do.
Like,
You know what I mean?
fuck,
We
like
had
this
respect.
virus. That's
We
why
had
I'm saying I
respect.
pray every
We had
day
respect for ourselves. A lot of people don't have
that this
respect
virus
for
that this-
themselves at all.
The vaccination itself doesn't. I don't have ain't no blowback from it because that go into that. They make you think that that's what you're supposed to do, and now I'm sitting like, wait a minute. Even with that, regardless of the nature, I can still catch it. I might not die from it, but I can still catch it. And my
Yeah.
whole thing for getting the shot was to save my daughter.
And not to catch it, but you want what if you catch it anyway?
And that's my thing, Biggs. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's my little pet peeve. It's a fucking nag in the back of my
you
head
get
right
sick
now.
when you take the shot. Look at the complications and the sickness that you go through when you take this shot. Everybody I know got sick from it.
I'm glad I didn't. Me or my son. My son was amazing to me because I really thought that he was going to be the one that like have some side effect. We all pretty much pulled through it. Good, but again,
Which one did you get?
Pfizer. I'm not taking nothing that has anything to do with Johnson. Sorry and sorry.
Sorry and sorry. No
I am
Johnson.
not. That
I
gave
got-
out cancer.
I
I'm not
got
taking
sick.
that.
That the JJ was the one to get.
No,
A radio, baby.
I
Wait,
can't.
to intersection
I
and
can't
all this, make sure
imagine
y'all go to AYEE radio if you on the live and you want to see what's going on in the room. I gotta keep plugging that in. Go
Yes.
to AYEE radio. It looks clear. You can see everything
Yes,
that's going
YouTube,
on.
baby.
You don't have to worry
Yeah,
about our
definitely go to
phones
YouTube,
falling
tune
and
in.
shit.
Yes,
Because
if
I'm
you
about to
Y'all
shut
know.
my live off, guys. So if you want to see the show, go to AYEE radio, y'all.
On YouTube. Go tune in.
They know that.
You know we let.
We in the building. Let me download that. I don't want to say too much on this vaccination situation because it is a lot more because I just want to bring it up because I really wanted to know from other people how they felt about somebody, actually telling you
That you got to do
that
something.
this is what you got to do if
Yeah.
you want to be a part of this world.
Right.
Well, I'm
Because that's
glad.
what it seems like they're saying to me.
So what
This is
happens,
what you got to do to be a part of the
so
world.
what happens to the
Desirable or
what happens to the ones
undesirable?
that don't have to be a part of the situation that can live their lives, that have their
I
own
sure can.
businesses and stuff like that. What are they going to do to those people? What's
Right.
next?
Right.
That's real shit.
What's
'Cause
next?
now you messing with their livelihood.
They got them
I
concentration
can't
camps
go
they
to
trying to
your
put people
restaurant,
in.
So you know what? You know what I'm gonna start doing?
Cooking at
What
home.
cooking at home. What I should
Cooking
have
at
been
home.
doing.
Cause that's
So
what
if
I
you
do.
stop and you start
in.
boycotting these people and that's putting rules up against you and telling you can't come here,
Right.
then okay, we can't come here. Then we don't buy here.
We're gonna do
The
our
crazy
None of
part
it.
is, can I say this though, Biggs? I don't even
Definitely
think
gonna have
that
to close
That's
it's
what
not
they
the restaurant's choice to do this. It's being mandated on them by
Well-
the government.
well,
I really
then-
don't think it's them, because if it's their choice, let me tell you
Then
something, they
it's a
gonna get that
plan.
money.
If it's
No, it's some
mandated,
people
if it's
who are
mandated,
fighting
then
against
it's
the small
definitely a
businesses.
plan in progress that we're not seeing.
Yeah. Oh, you
Yeah.
know that. That's
The plan
exactly
may
what's
be to
happening.
Shut them all down, and then we don't have nobody to go to. But who? The government.
Yeah.
The government
Think
restaurants.
about that.
The restaurants are gonna be ran by the government.
Mm. Think
Everything-
about
it's
that.
just
It gets
weird.
real deep out
It's
here.
weird out
Yes.
here.
Woman incarceration.
Oh, come on.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Once
we,
you lock down, conform, they want to be able to tell you when, what, where, how.
and go in the house and don't come out to get no sun.
And the
Yes.
sad part
That
is-
was horrible.
No vitamin D for you.
Exactly. So then they see, oh, we can't do it when we just offer it to y'all voluntarily. So y'all gonna make us do it.
Right.
You know, and it's sad that they have to do that. They're doing this to us.
I'm hurt about it, y'all, and it bothers me.
It does.
And
We had to get this out though, because we've been pondering on this subject for a while.
A long time. Do we want to
ain't
talk
gonna
about
touch
it?
Because we don't want.
I mean, it's a good subject
fuck
to
it,
talk
it's
about
out here.
because,
Like,
like,
let's get it.
You got to look at it. Look, you got to even look at it's nurses that didn't have the COVID shot, that did their jobs all through COVID before they had the shot. Right now, if they don't get it, they can't work.
Mm.
They
that's
put their
weird, 'cause
life
they
on
was
the
in the middle of
line.
it. Yes.
They put
They
their
was already
life
in the middle of
on
it.
the line, the whole beginning, all the way to the where they got the not the cure, but a shot so that you can be living. And now you're gonna tell these people if you don't get this, then you can't work.
Right. Right.
But if they would have quit,
They
then who?
can't eat or
Hello,
pay bills.
That's fucking
hello,
crazy.
and people
Or
would have
take care of the
died.
kids.
Kids
People,
take care of-
people, more people that died because they needed these nurses.
And they not there to help y'all assist with
And
this
they
shit.
were
That's
there.
it.
Ain't that something, big?
Hello?
Ain't that something?
That's crazy.
That's
That's a
it.
crystal
Yeah.
clear thought.
This is what they think of you. We're nothing but a number. Our number is more important than we are.
Right.
People don't really understand.
Mm.
Our number,
That's
the
social
number,
security.
our social security is
Mhm.
more important
Than your
than
life.
we are.
Yes.
That's some sad shit, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
So we're gonna get out of this situation because we ain't even gonna talk about this no more. It's making me fucking mad.
Yes.
And I think about it all the time. And I just want to know, like, are people willing to just fucking be, sheep and
But they don't want-
follow?
They don't
are
want you
gonna
giving that
fucking-
education and telling people the truth anyway.
Oh man! And are
You
you
know what
going
I'm
to
saying?
are you going to take a stand and say, "Listen, let me make a fucking choice in my life"?
Hey, I'll tell you
that's
what.
we got the constitutional
I'm
rights.
telling you,
Our
I'm telling you
amendments.
this right
Y'all
here, right
breaking
now. and
every
Anybody
fucking
else,
amendment.
they're going to tie me down, strap me up like they give me a needle for my, you know what I mean? Because they not going to just give it to me on my, like, freely. We're going to have to go to war for that. You're not giving me no needle, period. You're not just giving me that.
Yo.
You're not
touche.
selling that one to me, bro. Like, bro, right. You're going to have a lot of restraints. I'm popping them up. I'm going to be like King Kong up in this bitch, like real rat. Shit, I'm
Yo,
gonna turn the
too
motherfucker.
funny.
I'm gonna turn everything over, upside all the fronts gonna be moving.
Yo, that's funny as shit. But yeah, so we're gonna jump out of there. We're gonna get into this crystal clear ball because you already know how we get down, yo. We got this ball here, and make sure if you would like to add a thought to our crystal clear thinkers ball.
Yeah, that ball
Right,
be having some stuff. in it.
Listen, pause on the balls.
Pause on the
Pause
balls.
on the balls. That's our line.
The
I was about to say before we get to this ball, we're gonna do our the fuck moments. I have a the fuck moment. So we're driving on our way here,
Wow.
and a fucking truck is behind us,
The fuck.
and he's on our ass.
on the ass.
So I'm slowing down, speeding up, and I'm like, The fuck is going on behind us? Is that the cops? Like, what's he want to ask for?
I'm like,
So
I think he's about to kidnap us.
So, but me being the driver that I am, I hit the little act like I'm swerving, turning so I can see the side of his truck. And he's a fucking city worker. You just on my ass, just following me where I'm going, but you need to slow the fuck down, city workers. So check your city workers out here in their trucks on people's asses. Don't be riding on my tail. The fuck is wrong with you?
Big ass trucks
Get off.
too?
It was a fucking
It was
little
a 4x4.
4x4 little 2-door truck. Get off my ass though, nigga.
He was really on your ass.
Okay.
He
No,
must have
fuck that.
When did he start following you?
From where was we at? 55th, whatever that block
Was you
is.
getting in the
Grace,
car or
55th.
was you out the car?
No, we was
No, we was
already
in the
driving.
car.
Okay, so
It just felt like out of nowhere he was
He just
behind us.
following. It was like a
I don't
creepy
know,
movie.
It
and
was a
shit.
movie. It was a movie. And I was like,
maybe he just had what a feeling.
I don't know what the fuck he had, but the fuck.
Well, my the fuck moment
Come on.
is this week is, I just started back bartending and shit. And when I tell you I got a man, that should be the end of it. Don't go on fucking Facebook finding me through my friends' fucking pages, sending me fucking friend
The
requests.
fuck?
Because I'm not accepting it, weirdo. The fuck?
The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm like, I had to ask my girlfriend, like, who the fuck is this?
We don't want it.
She like, that's that nigga that. Oh, what? No, nigga, I told you.
I got a man. He was like, what your man got to do with me? He hit the old school song on her ass.
Y'all
I
had
got
some
a
fuck
man.
moments
What your
this
man
week?
got to do with me?
I know, because we all, that's why we do this segment, because everybody has a the fuck moment.
The fuck?
I had
Like,
a
what's-
lot
what
of
the
them.
fuck is
Trying
wrong?
to think of a good one. to
Yes, what's
tell.
your best one? Now, that's what you got them all week. But the
Well, no,
best
you can
one-
send them in. If you don't have it right now,
Yes,
send in your the
I'll
fuck
send it
moments
in.
and we'll read them online.
yes, please.
Send your the
As soon
fuck
as you
moments
have
in, like
it,
the fuck. 'Cause
DM
I
us.
promise you, that boy, I slowed my car down like me. I hit a brake on you, and the city would have been paying us. So y'all
Oh
lucky.
yeah, I got one. I woke up this morning, that motherfucker called me a fat bitch. I was like, what the fuck?
The fuck?
Wait, let me hit the drum
I'm
roll.
like, damn.
The fuck?
I'm like, a fat bitch. I had to go on Instagram like, yeah, I'm a fat bitch. I got a fat. I keep a fat duck.
Ah!
I know that's right, bitch.
And I got a
Tell him.
fat ass dick for you, bitch. So I hope motherfucker knew what I was talking about him. If he don't, yeah, nigga. I'm a
The
fat
fuck?
nigga, yeah, real rap.
What's wrong
So
with
he
the
got his the
people?
fuck moment. Oh my
Fucking
god.
go.
So now we're gonna get into this crystal clear ball because the fuck. Yo. So we gonna start it. I'm gonna start it off. Fuck it. I'm gonna sort these around because my sis put a lot of shit in here, and
There's a lot of shit.
she has some. I got Jones in here, but
Did y'all redo them?
we
I
just
throw
add
out
new
the ones
ones.
that we use, and then I add new ones. But my brain be on go.
Here we go, yo. This crazy because she laughed.
Yeah. So wait.
She know that's
Wait.
crazy.
I think I might gotta go live with this girl. No, I ain't gonna go live. That's self-incriminating.
I got you.
All right, so
We
here
live
we
though.
go.
We live though.
We live. Crystal clear thinkers everywhere.
Somebody in
Have
trouble.
you ever crashed your car, and what was your experience? Go ahead, tell your story.
I'm gonna tell it because them bitches was trying to kill me. So I left the club.
Gotta hear this one.
It was 6:30 in the morning.
6:30.
I was mad. I ain't gonna tell you I was mad about, but I had a little discrepancy at the club. Left the club. I was getting it. I was supposed to have been following my dude, but then I banged off because he was trying to race me to the house and shit. So I turned off, and when I turned the corner, I thought I like hit that shit right, but this fucking dude had came out of nowhere because I ran the light. I ain't gonna lie, I ran the light. He didn't run the light. I ran the light. But I could turn right on the right.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so I didn't do nothing illegal. I
Right.
turned that motherfucker.
Shit.
I excelled. I was like, fuck
I beg to differ.
I hit that fucking corner. I hit like 4 cars. The tires
Damn.
came off the fucking van. All I know is I blacked out. When I came back, like everything hit me. I was on Lindbergh Boulevard with no tire. I drove that bitch a whole
So
block.
you kept on going.
What? I was trying to be out. I was like, no. No, listen, this motherfucker wouldn't drive no more.
Mm-mm.
So this
So
bitch
what
stopped
happened?
in the middle of Limburg. All I see is these bitches running down the street. You hit our fucking car. This bitch had a camera outside her house. She was up. She was up watching. I called him like, babe, I hit the, by the time before they even got there, I called him like, yo, babe, you gotta come back. I hit these fucking cars. Like, when he got there, these bitches was running down the street. They wanted to fight. 6:30 in the morning. It was a gang of them. They was like, no, we gonna fuck her up. I was like, wait a minute. We got insurance. What you want to fight for? Like, I got insurance. It's like, what the fuck? This bitch was like, no. He was like, get in your car and fucking leave. I'm gonna give me your license. When the cops get here, I'm gonna tell them they want to whoop your ass. Shout out to Django Freeman for saving
I love my
life.
brother. Schmidt. Let me get a drum roll for Django. Shout out to him because I love my brother. Listen, let me tell you that he is so gangster. But let me give y'all another kind of crash moment. So I ain't even gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna say no cars and nothing because this shit. I don't even need nobody to come back to me on this. Same thing, drunk, but I had to leave. I was like, I don't know what the fuck. I think I was drinking like tequila, and I had to leave where I was at. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get home. I hit the block. And I don't know if I went to sleep, but all I know is the car leaned, and this was some years ago. This shit was crazy. That shit leaned, and that shit was like, boom, boom, boom. I came to, because I heard that.
It's crazy when you drinking, right?
Oh my God, I made a vow. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, but I was going to get out my car and leave notes and shit, like, cause I had insurance. That's how I think. Like, if that shit covers it. I've been in accidents before. With other
I was
people's,
out.
with fault. So I know, but I was so fucked up. I don't even know where I was at. So all I know is, I came to after I heard the noise, but I just kept going. But I don't remember who was driving the car. It was me, but it was my spirit. It was not me. Like, seriously, I don't remember driving the car from that point of hearing to me getting where I got there, and I didn't even look at the car, nothing. I came outside in the fucking car. I was like,
who did that? Who did that?
No, that shit wasn't. That was somebody else's car. I was like,
Wow.
that wasn't in my car.
That's crazy.
But this is not confessions. I'm not Usher.
Wow.
I'm not Usher. But
I never been in an accident. I never crashed my car, but I've been in a car that was in an accident. I was 13.
he said car that was.
I was 13. And my mom was driving the car, called her Bigfoot, right? And she was going, I don't know, she's coming from her boyfriend for house or whatever on the slide tip and shit. I don't know. I guess she was creeping away real fast. And the car, all I know is the car hit 7 cars going down the block. And then she just kept it motherfucking moving like nothing even happened.
That's the woman's
That sound about right. You be scared.
We don't, because we want to help. We are natural.
She pulled that joint up in the yard. My grandfather came out and looked at it. He said, what the hell? She said somebody hit and ran her car. She knocked all the fucking cars to the
Yo, that's
side.
too funny.
I said, oh my God.
I'm the fuck done.
Anybody else bang out? No.
Anybody know? Okay, good.
No.
We ain't even gonna continue this because it's self-incriminating.
All right,
Erase this fucking show.
Get the picking.
Erase this show, Philly. Erase this verse after this shit.
Don't clip that one.
What? Motherfuckers gonna be like, yeah, I remember 5 years ago when my fucking car was fucked up. I wonder if that was her. No, it was not me. You don't even know where I was at. I don't even know where I was at, so you can't say it was me. Shit was crazy.
Who's more important?
Oh shit, we
All
getting
right,
real.
it says, who's more important once you have a family, them or your parents? Oh, it's your family.
Yo, definitely your family.
It's definitely your family. Your parents are,
Shit, your parents was they was
the
together
Bible tells
doing
you
them.
that, like
Shit. Go ahead.
We ready? Who going in?
No, let me clarify this shit.
Yeah,
If you in a relationship with somebody, it's about y'all too because y'all are one.
right.
Y'all are a union. So if you say, listen, we the fuck together, see, because listen, look,
Not
I'm first
courting.
seeing on
We not talking about
fuck all that.
courting.
We talk about together. Like
Together.
we got the time in. It's a unit. So if your parents have a fucking problem, you got to discuss that with your fucking unit
Yes.
and make sure that your unit is on board with whatever decision you make or they make. So yeah,
especially if you are in a union.
If you're
like,
in a
when
union,
you married, like it's a wrap. Parents come last. The wife come first.
Because they was in a union.
They was in the union. Exactly. They had theirs.
I can't smoke no more than my nails too goddamn long. But shout out to the green. Let's go. What you got? What you got? Yeah. Why you look at the ball like that? He like, go ahead. What you got?
Have you ever been locked up?
Ooh.
Oh shit. Hell
Okay.
Yeah.
You've been like, listen, I've never been locked up into a cell, but I have been handcuffed and put in the back of a car, like threatened, like, bitch, you about to go to jail. I was working bartending in South Philly at a bar, and this guy, I ain't gonna say your name, nigga, you know you is. He always gets smart calling women bitches and shit. And at that time, I think I was fed up with because but that's how we talk to each other. But isn't a word of endearment, just like nigga. When people say nigga, it's a term of endearment unless you go with the nigger. And then we got a problem. Well, he was like, bitch. You bitch. She kept calling me a bitch. I was like, you know what, and I called him every pussy I could call him. So I made him feel very, and then he was like getting smart. I was like, listen.
So my question to you,
I'll
did
fuck
they
you
put
up.
you in the cuffs?
Listen. No, we arguing. Somebody called the cops because I was that loud, because I'm loud. The cop got there. He was like the sergeant in my white shirt. Motherfucker was like, be quiet. He kept telling me, be quiet. I was like, no, because he's a fucking pussy. Like, I was so tired of it that I couldn't stop calling them a pussy. Like, I never disrespect men. I feel like that's the lowest thing you can do is go towards a man, call him a pussy and tell him, I got respect for my kings. But I knew he was in bitch mode, so he was a pussy. To me, it was like arguing with a chick. So by the time all that went down, the cop then said, listen, I told you shut up. He said, and grabbed me up. I was like, oh. I started bitching. I was like, what I was saying, like, I tightened up, my ass locked up and everything. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going to jail. Well, I ain't even get to fuck him up. I ain't even punch him or nothing. Like, I was like, oh no. So he just sat me in the back of the cop car, and now I'm in the car thinking like I should have shut the fuck up.
Listen.
But I couldn't. It was like word vomit. I was like, I called him. I promise you was fucking pussies, bitch ass pussies, motherfucking pussies. I couldn't stop. Oh, I was hitting him. And that cop was like, oh, you got one more pussy in you. And he had me locked in. I was like, oh, please don't go to jail. I ain't never been to jail long ago. Okay, go ahead. Somebody else. Go ahead.
I spent my 18th birthday in jail.
Oh.
My girlfriend called me outside. She in a rumble. Here I come, super saver dumb hoe. I come outside Saturday morning. Y'all know what happens on the weekends. Come out Saturday morning. We go beat the white girls up. No, the Caucasians, because that's what I call them, because I have white people in my family. So Caucasians is what I call my people. And we beat these, they gonna tell them we robbed them. Yo, they come to the house and my mother let them in. That was a lifeline lesson. My mother let them in. And they locked I spent my whole weekend in fucking jail. I didn't come home till like Tuesday because I had to get the rent, the bell money. I was disgusted. My birthday was Saturday. I went, the clock strike 12, I woke up, bitch was in jail. Like wow. Who does that? 18 years old. I was mad as shit. Oh my
God. I'm in South Carolina driving to see my homie. He's like 70 miles away. We want to play poker. So I'm smoking and driving and smoking. No, I knew what I'd be doing. I ain't never got stopped. I know that when you get into the slow down lane, you slow down and you know what I mean? You get on your slow. When you get on your speed lane, I'm 6 miles over the speed limit all the time, right? So all of a sudden, I'm going to make my left to be on the main road. I'm like maybe 15 minutes from his house. I make the left and then I call them monkeys, right? All I know is the monkeys start putting the blue light on me and they was coming from out the tree because I never seen the cop. I never seen the cop from nowhere. I just got finished fucking blowing this shit, right? I'm like, fuck it. He can't smell the shit. I ain't paying it no mind. So he pulled me over. He says, license and registration. I said, okay. So I'm getting nervous and shit. But one thing about it, I finally got my license and shit. So I got a fucking license, but it's in the console up top.
Right.
Man, I opened the motherfucking console up top and to get my license, and a bag of weed fell and shit. And then
Gotcha.
and he says, what was that? I said, what was what? He said, shit. He said, get out the car, sir. You have to get out. I have to search the vehicle now. So they sit me out in the vehicle, and they go look. They find a bag of weed. He said, anything else in the car? I said, no, ain't nothing that I know of in the car. So they go and find the car. They go in there. Then he got 8 cops come.
Oh my
And
God.
they find another bag of weed, and then they find a gun in the car, right? Oh, it's that gun-toting Philadelphia drug dealer. Man, it wasn't even an ounce of weed, and I'm a big-time drug dealer. Real rap. So they gonna take me to the jail. The jail looked like one of them joints back in the Bible.
Yes.
I forgot what the name of the jail was. The jail name was old as shit.
Oh.
So they put me in the cell. I'm getting ready to. I already went to the hospital, played my part. I got asthma, so before I go to jail, we going to the hospital. I'm falling back, resting and relaxing. You know what I mean? So when they bring me there, he says, you got to go to cell block B. I said, cell block B, where that at? I said, you know what? I got rights. I want to go back to the hospital. And he says, well, you going to cell block B, sir? I said, no, I got rights. I want to go to the hospital. He said, well, the only rights you got right now is cell block B. He said, you can either go there on your own or these 3,000 volts can take you there.
Oh,
When I saw the stun gun, I said, you know what? Where's B at? And I got my ass to B. Then the smart ass CEO, she on the block. It's all females there, right? So she over there, and she took me to that. She says, when I do count, I'm gonna get you your stuff. And I got sleep apnea, so I sleep with a machine. She said, I'm gonna get your machine, take you up to the doctors, blah, blah, blah. So I said, you know, okay, because I was making noise, banging on the door, acting a fool. She calmed me down. And so when she did all the count, an hour and a half went by. She ain't even come to say nothing to me. I got mad as shit. I said, but then what the fuck you gotta do? Kill yourself to see a doctor around here? So next thing I know, 8, 9, 10 officers coming down with white shirts and shit in the chair. They put me in the chair and take me up to the doctor. The doctor take me up.
No.
They see me, and then they took me back to the block. And I'm like, well, why I gotta be in the chair? They said you're under endangerment. You're in danger. So you gotta watch.
You're a psychotic
I'm
wife.
like, what you mean? She said we got to report because you was trying to kill yourself. So they say, well, what you want to do? You want to stay in the chair or you want to take your clothes off and go in the cell? I'm like, take my clothes off and go in the cell. So, you know, I made a choice. I wasn't going to stay in the chair. I said, well, shit, I take my clothes off. I went and got the cell. That bitch was colder than a motherfucker. They gave me this thing to put on me, balls all out and everything. I was freezing in that bitch. I started kicking on the fucking door. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang.
They
came out. They said, oh, well, what you want now? I said, put me in the fucking chair. I swear on everything. They put me in the chair. Now, once they put me in the chair and gave my clothes and shit, I said, I need to be cool and chill. I'm in the chair like Hannibal Lecter in this motherfucker, right? But I'm like, I'm going to chill because I want to get up out of this motherfucker because I know they're going to have me in here for like a couple hours and shit, right? I swear on everything I live for. I was sitting there trying to just go through the whole the procedure and shit. My legs start getting numb. My hands start getting restless. 10 minutes went by. I felt like a fucking hour. I said, miss, I got to go to the bathroom. She said, what you got to do? I said, I got to take a shit. She said, well, go ahead. You can shit right there. I said, what? Shit right here? She said, yeah, we'll clean you up later. I said, bitch, you must be out your mind. I started rocking that motherfucking chair. She said, go ahead and keep rocking it. Ain't nobody ever turned that shit over. I got the rock. I swear on everything. I got the rocking that motherfucker and rocking it. And it got to the point where I said, damn, this bitch is right. This motherfucker ain't going to turn over. But me being me, I'm mad as a motherfucker. She was giving me bullshit.
Yo.
She got me in this position. I rocked that motherfucker. And I finally got that bitch to go, whoa. And it didn't go. Motherfucker. She said, then she started taunting me. Go ahead, motherfucker. You ain't gonna get it. And then I got that motherfucker to go. and I don't know what it was. But once I got that joint until this time, and I came back with everything I had, I swear on everything, God killed me right now. That chair turned over, bloom. They came out there like I was in a car accident. They took me out the damn chair and took me right to court.
He said took him right to
Took
court.
me right to court. My bill was $18,000.
Like you broke our fucking chair, you got to pay for that.
They said 18 grand. I got a bail bondsman, got out. 2 days later, my back was hurting like a motherfucker. I had to go to the emergency room. They gave me some kind of morphine and all kind of shit.
Morphine ain't no joke.
Listen, I needed that shit. My back, I was in that bitch sitting on it, sleeping in the boat. Couldn't stand up or nothing. I fucked my back up. But I never go to Florence, South Carolina speeding ever the fuck again. Don't get locked up in South Carolina.
Oh my God.
That was some shit. I had another story, but it's too long, you know.
Oh no, we good. We good. We running around. We got one more crystal clear thought. Come on, we got thought.
Yo, too funny.
Shit,
Oh, wait,
I was
watch
locked
that,
up one time. They threw me out of jail. I went over the budget.
Yep.
Who influences you the most? Who do you look up to?
That's tough.
Oh yeah, you go first. You answer that one.
If I had to be honest about life, I'd say Queen Latifah influenced me.
Wow.
As a young female.
You and IT.
Exactly. But she did interviews and talked to the people about what was really going on in Jersey and how life was. And through her life, she lived it. Through the struggle, through everything. So, as a young female, I look at the Queen Latifah.
She is the truth.
Now, my kids influence me. My
That's
kids
dope.
motivate me. My kids drive.
That's dope. I like that. That was a crystal clear moment right there. Because that is the word. Children should influence their parents and drive them to be better.
That's my answer. That's who I look up to. I look up to my kids. My grandma passed, so that's who I looked up to be prior to that. Like that was my influencer. I think my fiance took her place right now because my grandma kept me sound feet to the ground. Like it wasn't nothing that I couldn't talk to her about. I don't care how dirty, how bad that lady, like she took on so much and I never understood how or why until I got old enough to talk to her about it. So my grandma Tish is my biggest influencer of my life because that woman, what I say 3 jobs at one time, still did us. My mom was out doing her at one point. This lady walked a whole cart, a shopping cart of cooked food from 49th and King Sesson to 60th and fucking Chester Avenue.
Wow.
Like that's how dope my grandma, like I ain't even gonna stay on that because
you're right. You'll bring tears. I know.
Yeah, I really miss her.
My grandmother, my grandfather.
Raises the glass to grandma.
Yo, that's dope shit right there, yo. So now my kids and my fiance took that place. Like,
for me, it was my grandmom and my grandfather also. Without they taught me a lot and they did a lot. And my grandfather, like he was a family man. Like everything he did was for the family. And he taught us how to work with our hands and our mind and how to be something. Like we come from a long line of the beginning of our great grandfather, Stephanie Grant, who's the first black man in South Carolina to go to college, the first black man to own property and right in Marion, South Carolina. They own half of Marion, South Carolina. And from there, the Graham family just kept on evolving. We have a lot of people in our family. One of my cousins, he's a producer. We got a few great producers. We got a few family members that's in the movies in our family. You know what I mean? But I got mine from my grandfather, watching him and the teachers that he gave me and everything I learned from him.
That's dope. Well, my influence, I didn't really look at people to influence me at one point till like the college. and I met Professor Miles, Dr. Vincent Miles. He like let me live vicariously through his family to feel what it's like, mom, dad, all of that. I never really was around his children like that, but his wife, I always, when the youngest daughter, I was always around them, and we had an interaction. So he's the reason why I have a degree. He's the reason why I graduated. He always treated me like a daughter, and he just, he gave me, conversation when I thought that I wasn't supposed to be in college. Like I thought that I wasn't supposed to go to. I'm from South Philly, hood as shit. You know what I mean? All I know is street shit because I never cared to learn other things. I had my own shit dancing. I always had dance groups in college. Ladies in Motions. Shout out to the Ladies in Motions. We used to be at the basketball games, tearing it up, and I always was a choreographer. So I had like these talents. So I always felt like my talents was better than me going to college. My family was like, no, you're going to college. So I went to Cheney. We all went to Cheney. My sisters, we all went there. So I followed in that footstep. But I'm Crystal's only daughter. Her sister has other children where they're my sisters. And we were raised together. So I had to follow in their footsteps. I was accepted to Slippery Rock, to other places, but they was like, no, bitch, you can't go that far. Because, I was young and, my mom passed away. I was in my own feelings.
Right.
I didn't have any cares. I'm like, shit, my mom gone. I don't know nobody. So, I didn't really have those, how people have a person to influence. I didn't have that. I wasn't looking at my family like that. I was running away from them because I was like, what the fuck? I don't know shit. I don't know what's going on. Let me know. They won't tell me shit. So I'll go to the streets. So when I got to college, that man was just like an angel. He was like, what you doing? Come here. This is what you're supposed to do. You got to do this. You got your curriculum together. Like he always was on my ass. I was like, oh my God. So he gave me that inspiration. And then other than that, Tupac was my other. He's the reason why I rap. Like I tell you, he's not my top 5 artists or whatever like that. But he's the reason why he's in my top 5. He's not my number 1. We had that discussion. Busta is, but he is the reason why I continue to do the music because he made those messages clear to me as a woman, like keep your head up. You got to keep going.
Right.
If they call you bitch, you know why they called you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave me those outlooks like, damn, from a dude.
Right.
So, just imagine Dr. Miles, the grown-ass man version of Tupac. That's how it was for me. He was just saying everything, but in a manner of fatherness, where Tupac was giving it to me raw. So those are my influences.
Dope.
That's what's up.
On that topic, younger, I didn't really have someone I looked up to, but not to go too much into detail. But since January, I would say my mother is my biggest influence. Why? Because being a photographer, not having the proper team to push and help me better myself starting off, I had no one there. So since January, starting off with just using an iPhone, doing videos at events and stuff, if it wasn't for my mother, now I've seen not only just my photography, but my videos are starting to get better and better because she's allowed me to go with her and her network and her being the amazing person she is. She's basically pushed me to another level to where I don't think I would have been if I didn't have that influence from my mother. So on that note, I really do appreciate her.
That's dope. The moms is the shout out to all the mamas. Yes. Go ahead, Beth. What you got?
Influences. I mean, like I had to give it to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's the reason why I keep on pushing, and like why I'm, like not going to stop, or because I know them watching me go and keep going is like a heavy influence upon them, what I'm saying, to go for whatever goals that they got in life and never let them, nothing, whatever it is, stop them. So, what I'm saying is that.
And children is always important in your life. They're the major influence.
Absolutely.
They're the major influence. And if we're doing it for them, if you think about
100%,
it, even if you didn't know that, I was about to say, even if you weren't thinking that you're doing it for them, you really are.
We really are.
Because once you create,
I know I do it for mine.
Once you create that next form of life, whether you it's just the mom or the mom and dad or the dad or you know a whole collective together,
Right.
you still have a duty to make sure that those children understand that because they different than us. We didn't have the shit that they got now.
No facts. This shit.
So
Totally
we
different.
gotta really be
up on
in
it.
tune with them because they will grow up by the phones and the TVs.
Right.
They won't
Instead of
grow
you
up from
being
our
a
words if we don't have
major
that
part of-
influence on them.
That's
Yeah, and a
fact.
lot
So
of
we
them
gotta
are growing
stay,
up.
live your
Because I just told
dreams.
you that.
Phones, TVs.
We just talked about that. We just talked about
That's a
how you
fact.
gotta keep the old in because the old work, but you also gotta kind of weasel the new in because if you don't, you're gonna lose
They
your
gonna get it
child.
anyway.
Yeah, you gotta
You know
be
what I
a
mean?
mixture
They
of
gonna do-
both.
now they gonna-
It's there.
because we did
It's
it
no
as kids.
escaping it.
We if our parents didn't let us do so, everybody did it. Ain't
Facts.
nobody gonna sit around front like we was fucking Tootie Good
No,
shoes.
like, no,
If
the
your
ladies-
parents said, "Oh no, you can't hang with this crew," you gonna hang
You
with
was
them
going
anyway.
banging
Why the
with
fuck
them. Pretty much
you
you
Why
did.
you don't want me to
hang
rock with them?
Yeah, like what's
It's
up?
out of curiosity.
Yeah.
You gonna go check that out.
Even
That's
more.
facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
So
a
like,
fact.
that's why I do the things I do with my son. Like, if that's who you're gonna hang with, well, I'm gonna coach you on the way of how to deal with these people because. Oh, that's a snake right there. I'm telling you right now, son. I don't like the way they moving.
Right.
I don't like the way they
Right.
She
fucking
definitely
moving.
is like that though. Like she is like that.
If that's gonna be your friend, you better put her in this place because
Right.
you can deal with people, but how they used to say, with a long handle fucking spoon.
Yeah,
How
right.
You know what I mean?
deal with
Because
them is
somehow
what
you
matters.
might need that person on the side of you for real. And you
Real
might
talk.
benefit from them a little bit. So
But you gotta know how far
But
to
you
go
gotta
with
know
them.
how
you
to
know
write.
exactly.
That's
You know what I mean? So you gotta
gotta-
keep
yeah,
that
you gotta know your
old, but
position.
you gotta weasel in a little bit of this new shit just so that way you don't lose your fucking children. Because
Facts.
mine's 13. And he be TikToking and I hear a song and I be like, nigga, I turn around like, little boy, what the fuck is you listening to?
Facts.
I don't even listen to stuff like that. What
Yeah,
lick
like,
a
where-
pussy,
how- where
suck
is
a
the-
wife,
what is
what?
this shit? Right,
And
like-
he in there,
He
he
doing
like,
this shit,
I'm
right,
like, no,
right.
I'm like,
Right.
nigga,
Fuck
no,
outta
I'm
here
turning.
with that shit.
Do they got that non-explicit? That's me. I'm grandma.
Right.
I'm like, is this not like Pandora? Can you click it and make it non-explicit? He
Right.
like, Mom, what you talking about? Yeah, all right, get off of that.
Right. That ain't
Just
it.
get off of that.
Yeah, that ain't it. Like,
You know what I mean?
real
Don't.
shit.
No,
If,
that
and
ain't
so
shit.
this where the old and the new come in for me. If you want to do that, dance to a song that has no
Like,
cussing in
right,
it. You
right,
know what I
right.
mean?
Dance
I'm
to
not.
an
I don't want to
appropriate
fully take
song,
the
like-
TikTok away from you, but
Right,
you're not
right,
gonna
right.
sit here in my dining room and be in here and I
All the
hear.
wilding out, the extra,
I don't even listen to
vulgar
that.
music.
The
Yeah,
most
that
I
shit
listen
crazy.
to is
Like,
fucking bitch, maybe fuck you.
I'm over it.
man,
Like
man, I'm
y'all,
cool. I just don't
they
hear
I
that.
just wanna
explicit.
roof
It's
They're
levels to the shit.
extremely explicit. Like
No,
they're
facts.
explaining
I
sex
promise
in the
you.
songs. They're telling you how to do it. Like it's crazy. And like for me, it's okay, but
They're
not for
the
my
one
13-year-old.
explaining how
Right,
to do
right,
the
right.
sex today.
That's what I'm saying. Not for my
They're
13-year-old.
educating
Sexual
instead of you.
energy.
Like,
It was hidden secrets in Marvin Gaye's song. You ain't know what they was talking about till you got older, and then you was
all
like,
the songs was
"Oh,
hidden
sexual
secrets.
healing, nigga. That's what you talking about." I didn't know that. I was
Yeah,
13.
Come
and-
on, come on, come
yeah,
on,
like
come
my
on,
grandma, I'm like, I
baby.
ain't-
Stop beating around the bush. He
Right,
didn't say, "Come give me that pussy." He was like,
Never.
they ain't never say that. He was like, "Stop beating around the bush, girl. You know what I want to do.
Right. There's levels to
You
this
know what
shit.
this is."
That's right.
You see, it's a way you say what you
Facts.
say. It's how you say
It's
it.
how
It's
you
not
say
what
it, not what you
It's how
say.
you say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you out of pocket. So, yeah, let me get that pussy. I'll beat it up right now.
Ozzy
That's
brothers
not
do
even
break it down.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wild, disrespectful.
Talk to me nice. I'm not even comfortable when somebody talks to me like that. Like, don't tell me you
Aggressively.
beating. First of all, I'm a passionate motherfucker. I know I'm hyperactive. Don't you want to calm me down? You gonna tell me you gonna beat my pussy up, nigga? I'm gonna fight. What the fuck is wrong with you? That's wrong
Today
with
is
people.
okay.
Like,
Today is
crazy.
okay to be a drug dealer, a whore,
Yeah,
pimp,
it's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
all
that
that.
shit
It's just too much
really-
going on
it's
in the
too
world.
much. It is.
and I want to say, you know, it's a lot of killing. We had over
Man.
2,000
Shootings.
shootings and 500 deaths. I
Over
need y'all to
5.
get it together in
Wow,
Philadelphia.
yeah, they
Facts.
First of all,
Get
they're about
that
to,
shit
this
together.
look, when this vaccination shit go down, it's gonna get like I promise you. Like, do I need to go get a fort? Like, what's going on? Like, we gotta really
Yes.
start being aware of what propaganda is.
Pretty much, we need to start cooking at home, bringing back the food
Yes.
to the table, like the real food, the food.
The big
of
mama cooking.
Yeah, exactly. And
Facts.
not only the food that we eat, but the mental food.
The mental,
right?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Have the meetings, talk to your family, communicate how you can
So
grow
we can't eat at
businesses,
the restaurant
invest
no
your
more.
money. Chinese people, Mexican people, other people come from other countries, get grants, loans, and all that shit to
Yes.
build.
And we don't
They
get
build
nothing.
stores. They do all of that
Yes.
shit. We the only people who will not come together, put the money together, and try to build. The reason why is because we get jealous. We always trying to take from each other because they taught us that.
Yes.
It was embedded in us.
Well,
Break free.
And I gotta add something on top of that right quick. I'm gonna need y'all people to get some fucking life insurance. I'm tired of seeing
Definite.
these fucking
Definitely.
GoFundMes for these fucking people who got on Gucci belts and y'all fucking obituary
Balenciagas and all that.
and y'all got on fucking fly ass sneakers standing in front of a Benz and y'all have no life insurance that y'all had a fish fry or
Oh Lord.
ask me to give you something towards this man's funeral.
Talk
I'm-
about
like
it.
this shit is horrible. That's what's
The
horrible.
fuck? That's a the fuck
That's
moment.
Right.
what's horrible to me. I've been
State Farm
that
pretty
shit
good.
been fucking with me. Like Continental Insurance, Mr. Vincent, that's my man. I got everything. Me, my kids, $73 a month. Y'all need me? DM me
Definitely
for his
need
fucking
that life
information
insurance.
because that man is on point every month. I got 2 months in advance. I don't worry about it every month. Get this life insurance. What is wrong with y'all people? Y'all need that. Stop leaving that burden on y'all family when y'all going, because that shit is a headache. People running around for money for your funeral. Gotta ask this person. Now this person, man. No, that
They
motherfucker
can't. They
told
got
me
the
fuck me when
body
he was
sitting
here.
there. They got the body just on ice.
On ice. Come on.
And you could have been this. This
Don't
is,
do that to the family.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And then,
At
then
least
they
go
want to blame
bury
the family
$5
when
grand
you gone.
somewhere and
Why that
leave a
motherfucker
note.
can't give up no money? No, that man should have had some insurance
They're
or
gonna steal that
whatever.
money.
That's real. That's true.
I said leave $5 grand somewhere and leave a note. So they're gonna take that.
Yeah, this is for y'all to steal so that way you ain't gotta take the life insurance.
Well, listen, yo, we getting closer to the end of the
You
show.
ain't gonna have it there.
Yeah, we getting closer to the end of the show, so we're gonna end this off with a crystal clear thought.
What's your thought for the day, Bo?
Well, no, everything that was said today, vaccinations, life insurance, being aware, understanding who your people is, knowing who your tribe is. The crystal clear thought is just be about you, take care of you, but also share the wealth, the health, the energy, the goodness, so other people can grow and evolve from that, so where it can be reciprocated in the circle. Because we're sitting at this table and I'm like, this is energy, conversation.
Right.
It's no, let me talk over you. I know I'm loud though. That's something that's the part of me. They deal with it because they love me, right? But see, we still able to have conversation and talk about what's real, what's going on in the world. We don't have to fight, argue, and say who's better than what's better.
Out there.
There's too much going on in the world. We got to come together and we have to really realize that together we stand, divided we fall.
Yes.
So you already know what it is. I'm your girl, Queen NEEN, and I'm got my motherfucking people in the building. B&B, we in the building. Yo, A-Radio, Philly got the station on lock. We are so appreciative of you, Philly. But I want to say thank you, Biggs.
Thank y'all.
Make sure you show the belt again. The
The
Wham Award Championship belt for the Versus belt. Yes, put it up top like the like
wait, and we live.
You supposed to hold
Look
it.
at us doing, Bo. He said the fuck.
You supposed to hold the belt
You
inside
gotta
with
hold
your
it
hand.
Inside, inside.
Yeah, I got my hand right here.
No, we got it now.
But it still don't matter. We got to clean up too. We got the belt, the championship belt. We should have just took it
You
out.
should have took it out.
Take
Take it
your belt.
out.
I mean, take the
Don't
belt.
take it.
No,
They got all kinds of stuff going on there.
Go
Here we
ahead.
go. Hold it up. Boom. This the belt. Bring it up. Oh, somebody took a picture.
Okay,
Oh,
Philly.
Philly got it popping in. I want to be the girl to walk around.
Philly,
like,
I need them paper towels.
y'all got somebody walking around with the
No,
belt?
we're gonna have somebody walking around.
Y'all gotta
with it.
have that. That's dope. Make sure
Well,
y'all
you gonna
tip
be the
her.
one walking around with it.
Oh man, no, I gotta work New Year's, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New
Thank you,
Year's
honey.
Eve, New Year's Day. I got 4 days I gotta work, and I need all that to come into 2022 with. I wish I could have been there. Because that's why I'm holding it now, because I don't know who's gonna win it. So whoever gonna win it, it feels good to hold your belt.
He gonna win it.
Oh yeah,
that's
shout
a
out to
fact.
Mad Face. He's
Come on with
definitely
that thing, you know
involved.
what I'm saying?
This
We
is
just
a
giving it a
beautiful
tour
belt.
right now.
It's definitely a beautiful belt. I done dropped it.
Clean up.
But it's back to life. It's in my hands, and it is the Wham Song Battle Champion 2021 going into the new year. So who's going to get their game up to come to 2022? Because listen, it gets bigger and better. It's B&B, y'all. Listen,
Exactly. Tell 'em
every
again.
year it gets bigger and
Bigger
better.
and better every year.
Every year. So just know that that's what B&B stand for. So shout out to you, Biggs. I love y'all
Thank you.
so
Love you
much.
too.
Y'all already know what it is. Crystal Clear Thoughts with your girl Queen Nee featuring.
Africa.
Hey, Philly,
Yo,
take
we
us
out.
out of here.
We
Make
out.
some noise, y'all. We out of here.
Hey, with the lights on the front.
Yeah, we keep it crystal clear and crystal clean, baby. Let's go. Here you go, Biggs. That's nice. That's fine. Make sure we wipe it off and all that. He said, I spilled my shit. All the shit. Oh, here we go. Damn. All right, that's it.
It's cool. That was already in there.
I'm still here, y'all. I got it. That's all good.
You got a lot to learn about the business. That takes time.
Yeah.
2021, a new year, yeah. Gotta keep the focus. Cause I ain't too far from my goal, yeah. The game is wide open. My future looking comfortable, yeah. It's hard to go unnoticed. Bikini yacht party on the shore, yeah. But this party ain't a party. Till bikinis drop on the floor, yeah.
Hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw your motherfucking hands up, yeah. Now throw.
3 bad bitches with me looking sturdy. Rolling with the caddy, about to hit a birdie. Up in Neiman's Market, spent about 30. These bitches wanna ball, I told them grab a jersey. Yeah, I'm on the road to success today. Yeah, no navigation, I just know the way. Pull the counter on the ocean, watch me float away. Man, it costs to be the boss.